Hello.
Hi.
We're here to talk about economics because basically my mom's like, hey, Brianne comes over, you guys have to study.
I mean, it's just normal. It's just, you have to.
But so we wanted to make videos and study at the same time, so this is how we're going to accomplish those things. See, Miss Faber says you have to, you have a, hold on, I'll find it, don't worry guys, don't panic. Everybody has a, wow. An
unlimited what?
Yes.
Is that the word
everybody
you're
has an
looking for?
opportunity cost.
Right.
Yes, and
but what are they?
Well, our opportunity cost would have been either us making a video.
Right.
But we can't make a video. Well, Miss Faber says we can't make a video and study at the same time, but really we can't. So we're making that possible. So our opportunity cost would have been if we chose to do the videos, our homework.
Right.
But we're doing it at the same time.
So really, we're benefiting.
Yes. We're making benefits.
And we just thought about that. That's cost-benefit analysis.
Wow, I didn't know that before. I'm glad that we're having this study session.
See? Yes. You learn lots from other people.
So basically, one of the questions Miss Faber has us ask is, does scarcity affect you? And that answer is, well, I didn't really put an answer, but what I actually put was, I don't know why I put this, but I did. I said, every time I go and purchase gas, I am paying a different price each time because gas is a scarce resource, comma. Therefore, the price fluctuates depending on the demand for it, period. See, I'm adding English study as well as my econ study, as well as making a video. Now, I should get some kind of award for that, right?
And you're spending time with a friend. It just seems hard, but really it's not. You just have to apply yourself. You have to use labor and capital and be an entrepreneur.
And use the land.
Right.
I don't get how that ties in.
Those are the 4 factors of production, Jordan.
Land?
Yes. You need land for labor.
No shit, you need land for
labor. And you
labor.
need entrepreneurs for labor. And you need capital for labor.
Yes, you need capital in order for those things to work. Capital
right.
It's like the machines.
Right. Or the factories.
Or the factories that make the machines. Did you? Yeah, that's deep. So how are you? How are you doing in economics grade?
Economically, I'm learning lots of new things every day, you know.
So basically what you're saying is that if you get a job right now, you're going to make millions because you are economically okay.
No.
Not millions, but like maybe 100 years from now you make $1 million.
Yeah, 100 years from now, but you know.
So Brianne, I have a question for you because I made a little quiz because
right.
I'm an overachiever.
Right.
Actually, it was an assignment, but I typed it, so that's overachieving.
Right.
What is capital? Choose the best possible answer.
It's a machine.
A is the way you spend your money. B is the things we make to make other things. C, when capital is given, society falls. D, the value of the dollar.
I'm gonna have to go with B.
Yay, you got the right answer! A plus 3.
Sweet.
So basically, we were talking about in class General Motors and how all of its resources are being underemployed.
What does that mean?
I don't fucking know.
Okay, looks like we can't send this video into Miss Faber.
Oh shit. Can I correct my language? See, we're learning language and how to fix
manners.
Manners.
Yes.
So the F word would be inappropriate in this world of success and not success. And we want success. So not success would be swearing and success would be not swearing. Why are you texting while we're trying to teach our kids?
I am studying. I'm telling someone I'm studying.
What are you doing? I almost asked an inappropriate question. So, anyways, next page. Flipping pages. Brianne?
Yes. Next question.
Alright. Miss Faber's the best. She gives us little stickers like this. Little stamps every time. It makes me feel good. She gives me a little stamp.
It's great, actually, if you ask. Like, you feel really good when you get a stamp. Like, you're back in kindergarten again.
And
You're like, yeah. Yeah.
But the swirly ones are the bad ones. That means incomplete. You don't want a swirly one.
Never had a swirly one.
Me either. Wow.
Because you copy all my stuff.
Yeah.
I copy all yours, so it's just normal.
Actually, I do everything myself. I'm an independent woman. Anyways.
Can I ask you a question?
Ask away.
Well, I was always wondering what scarcity was.
Oh my god. Oh my god. What a good question. That was my mom. She's talking to me. Okay, Mom. There's nothing there. That awkward moment when your mom says to check your phone and there's no message.
That awkward moment when it's on my phone. I'm just kidding.
So, I want everybody to know who's watching. This is a really important thing that everybody needs to know, Brianne. Everybody needs to know the two things that create value. So the two things, see this BlackBerry? This has value to me. The two things it needs.
Scarcity.
No. The two things that this phone needs to have value to moi is, scarcity.
And utility?
And utility. I don't know what utility is.
Me neither.
What? I already did! I already did! He sent! We're studying! Leave me alone. I'm trying to study. Mom. Okay. Alright. Okay.
I'm gonna get my questions.
Yeah, that is a good idea. What are the 4 factors of production, Brie? There she goes.
Land, labor, capital, entrepreneurship.
What is production?
Production. The amount of resources produced.
Production takes the scarce resources and turns it into a process.
Okay.
So you have your inputs, then you have your production, then you have your output. Your input, pretty self-explanatory, is what you put in. Your production is what you make with the stuff you put in. And your outputs are the stuff you put in, and you take it out, and you give it to people. Outputs, get it?
Okay. Let's see. Name one principle of economics.
I would have to go with, could you restate that?
Okay, I'll give you name one of the 8 principles of economics.
I don't know. Ooh, I need to learn that. Good thing we're studying.
The first one is everything has a cost.
Yeah, everything.
And this means that no matter what life throws at you, you're wasting time, effort, money, and lost opportunities. Do you understand? Everything has a cost. Every decision you make has a reaction.
Yes.
No matter what.
So, like, if I slapped you, what would happen?
I'd probably cry and smack you back.
Okay, and then I would cry, and then we'd all be crying, and it just wouldn't be good.
But then we'd get ice cream and everything would be okay, and that would be our lost opportunity, and that would be our time that we're wasting fighting over something stupid, and we could just effortlessly go to the fridge with spending our money on the ice cream and eat it.
But then we'd be fat.
That's why we're wasting time eating, and we should just really go work out.
Or starve ourselves and use laxatives.
Right. Okay. Then the next one is people choose for good reasons. Or at least try. People economize because they believe what they believe is the best combination of costs and benefits. You have to balance your costs and benefits. Like the benefits of riding the bus to school would be you're not spending gas money. But what would suck is you'd have to ride the bus home on a Friday and you're the last stop. and you just want to get home so you can go to that party.
Especially when you're the bus driver's daughter and you got to take the whole damn field trip. You know what I'm saying? Probably not, because your mom's not a bus driver.
Couldn't say that, but you know what she's saying?
Yeah, like, you can be on the bus for about 2 hours. That's a bunch of shit. I should get paid for that shit. Bus safety or something. You know?
The third one is incentives influence people's choices. So an incentive would be, example from Twisters.
I get paid. That's an incentive.
Well,
or I get to eat ice cream. That's an incentive.
benefit. So you work at Twisters. What does that mean?
I make ice cream.
Can you get it for free?
Yeah.
If you're working, that's an incentive.
Just look at my hips. You'll tell.
It can be a paycheck as well.
I don't work at Twisters for the ice cream. Let's make that clear.
Alright.
I don't eat ice cream. Ever.
The incentive with me having the benefit, having a friend working at Twisters, is I can ask for a baby cone and really get a large. And
It's
throw
true.
it. Okay.
At my...
Yes, because I hate him very much. Alright, anyways, next subject. Economic system influence people's incentives and choices. What's an economic system? Do you know?
It's a system of the economics, obviously.
Clearly you have no idea because that was such a BS answer that I'm going to look in my dictionary.
You don't have a dick.
Just let me believe what I want to believe, okay? You like to ruin everything, but I'm just trying to make this video perfect and you're ruining it, and you always do this. What did I ask? An economic system. I wrote it down somewhere in my notes, but I can't seem to find them.
You want to see what I majored in class? Okay, I'll show you. It's a smiley face.
What is an economic system?
Wow. Yeah, I spent a lot of time and effort on that one.
Okay, an economic system is a structure of the economy. Or, in other words, it's a structure that helps meet the needs and wants of people. It decides how many, what to produce, and for who to produce.
Whom?
Okay.
So basically what it's saying is it's a choice, an economic.
It'll change in every society. Not all are the same. The next one is people gain from voluntary trade. What would be an example of that?
Like me trading you my shirt for your shirt.
Okay. Right. That would be great because then we would both have shirts and we wouldn't get kicked out of wherever we were for not wearing shirts. It would make sense. No shirt, no shoes, no service. Well, now we have at least shirts.
Yeah, even though I had a shirt before, but I gave it to you and you had a shirt.
Yeah, but sometimes you're poor and can't afford shirts, so you let me borrow because I'm a good friend.
Oh, we both have shirts since I'm trading you.
Right. Okay.
Good example.
People's choices influence the value of a good or service.
So let's say I really like hot dogs and so does the rest of Waverly High School. And we all go to Twisters to get hot dogs. Well, the price of those hot dogs is sure as hell gonna go up. Because hey, we can't, be selling all those hot dogs and not put the price up. If they're in demand and people want them, the price is gonna go up.
I mean, you want to buy more, you want to keep the customers coming.
And you wanna...
So basically what you're saying is...
$9 every hot dog.
If prices are too high, buyers will choose to buy less. If prices fall too low, sellers will choose to sell less. Correct?
Yes, or vice versa.
Okay, the next one. People's choices may have unintended consequences.
So, like, I could punch you in the face, and then you could die. But I didn't mean for you to die, I just punched you. Or...
If you thought thoroughly about that decision and thought it was good, you could do that. But, you're right. I don't think you'd want to kill me. I think you'd just really want to punch me in the face. But killing me would be an unintended consequence, and you, buddy, would be going to jail.
Or I could just stop you somewhere.
Yeah, and you could just pretend that I'm, not there.
And you could stink up my house, and then that would be an unintended one.
Next, the last one. Choices made today influence what happens tomorrow. Your choice today will influence tomorrow.
So, if you like to
shower at night, then you will shower at night. But if you don't shower tonight, that means you're waking up extra early to take one in the morning. Do you want to do that? Do you want to waste precious sleep time?
Like us, it's not 30. We could be in bed right now and have lots of sleep.
Jersey Shore's on in 30 minutes, and this is our studying. We're trying to pack it all in. You guys need to quiet down.
Yeah, you're being kind of loud and obnoxious, and I'm not digging it. Let me tell you.
Digging it.
Okay.
Okay, so here's what I came up with scarcity. This was my definition. Tell me what you think, Mrs. Faber. Scarcity is an economic issue that always exists.
Excuse me, I'm trying to talk. You listening? Brianne, you listening? I need to hear your cost and benefits analysis. So.
Yeah, don't got it. And it's when people want but can't have because of the scarce resources. Scarcity forces us to make decisions, and those choices have a cost. What are the 3 questions of economics?
Oh, I don't know.
What to produce?
Who to produce it for, and how to produce it.
Who gets the resources?
That's me, and only me.
Nope. That's not the answer I'm looking for. I'm sorry.
Oh, sorry. I think
It's the people who can afford the resources
people
receive them.
who are willing to pay receive them. Because if it were something on a first come, first served basis, that wouldn't be very fair, right? So basically, we all need to make this thing we call the dollar. And we put that dollar into the wants and needs that we acquire over a lifetime. And that was a perfect Miss Faber explanation. Yes.
If only you wouldn't have said the F word, we could have sent this video in and we probably would have gotten extra credit.
Yeah, I love how you look at me at the camera.
Yeah, because I just can't even look at you right now in the face, because if I did, I think I'd punch it.
My face. Okay.
Okay. What's an economic indicator? Name 3. A GDP.
A GDP.
An inflation.
Inflation. I said that. Unemployment rate.
Right.
I came up with that by myself.
Okay. What is opportunity cost? The thing you give up for something you want or need.
Let's say you have 2 things. You have a bicycle that you want to buy with your $10 because it's a really cheap bicycle. And then you have a school notebook that you need that costs $10. You're going to choose either one of those. But in this particular case, you choose the school notebook because you feel that it benefits you the most. Now, this product doesn't necessarily need to be the one that benefits you the most. But in this case, you're smart and you choose the notebook. And the thing you gave up, your opportunity cost, was the bicicleta. I said that in Spanish, probably not, but it's a bike. Bicycle. And you gained the school notebook.
Sometimes I just wonder why.
What goes on up here in this mastermind?
Well, okay. Let's see. What is the PPF, or otherwise known as Production Possibility Frontier?
It's like this thing that's like a graph.
Right? What does it show? What does the graph tell you?
It shows the trade-off between 2 products. And it also shows things that could be underemployed, or overemployed, or just employed perfectly. Is that right?
I think so. It's a negative slope.
It's negative. It goes like this. Let me show you a picture.
No, the negative slope indicates a trade-off between producing one good and another. An undercurve is when resources are not fully used. The points inside a curve are inefficient.
Inefficient.
Anything on the curve, we are using all of the resources. The resources are plentiful.
Plentiful.
An increased production of one good sacrifices others. So, for example, when you spend specialization on one object, obviously your other object doesn't get as much attention.
Mm-hmm.
So it gets really mad, and then it doesn't want to be sold anymore, so it doesn't. Okay. The outward shift. Do you know what that means when it's the outward shift? means economic growth.
So, if anybody needs questions on our economic video,
We're here to help.
we are here to help, and we are here to get paid. This moolah that Miss Faber says is just everywhere, but I can't find it.
Did we have math homework?
Yes. Page 66. Yes. Face bye. Nice face.